joining us right now. 2 games into his season. By the way, it's already his 4th appearance on our show, so you know the karma's working. He's 2nd in the nation in rushing right now, yards per game. 5th in the nation in all-purpose yards. He is a Cannon faithful. Juwan Washington, back on with the Cannon. Juwan, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
We are doing great, Juwan. All right, so how did it feel after carrying the ball 36 times against Sac State? How'd your body feel after that?
Oh, my body feels good. You know, I've been taking a couple ice baths in there trying to stay healthy, but overall it felt really good. I didn't realize I had that many after the game, so it wasn't too much on my body.
Are you completely in game shape now?
Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm in shape pretty much now. Going in there at the series, I don't get tired too much throughout the drives. I'm able to finish drives when they're long. So I feel like I'm in pretty much good shape.
Juwan, obviously Christian Chapman is going to be out for a while right now. Talk about losing your senior quarterback and rallying around Agnew to keep this thing going. How did that all work out on Saturday?
You know, it's just, we're losing some leadership from a senior guy that's been in the program for a while. But we're not losing too much because, he's here in practice helping us, standing around watching and telling us things that we should do better. And then the offense is just really trusting Agnew, and we put all our trust in Agnew. He's going to go out there and make a lot of plays, which we saw coming in the game when he made some plays coming in fresh off the bench. And, he's got time to actually prepare as a starter this year or this game and be able to, just knowing that he's going to come in is going to be even more better.
Aztecs running back Juwan Washington with us here on the Loose Cannons. Juwan, you are completely looking ahead to Arizona State, but we'll ask you to look back to Saturday night here for just a short time. Did you expect the type of defense from Sacramento State, the way they played it, when you look at how they played the game against you guys?
Oh, they definitely came out a little more physical than we were expecting. We don't ever want to underestimate our opponents, but they came out really physical, and we just had to adjust to it. And they did some things different than we had saw on film also, so we're getting adjusted to that also. And we just had to adjust to the things that we're doing and just get back to playing our football. And I think we really did that in the second half.
What did you think when Coach Long decided to go for it on 4th down? You guys were down a point, 4th quarter. A little nervous time out there?
Oh, no, we were excited because that just shows that Coach Long really trusted in us to get the 4th down and convert it. And also he just had so much trust in the defense to know that if we didn't get it, they would go out there and stop him, or we'll get another chance to score again. So, we were all confident going out there, and just to see the confidence that he had in us, it really made us go out there and want to convert it.
Juwan, as we look towards Saturday night, big showdown, nationally ranked team in Arizona State. They had a tremendous win this past weekend against a ranked team in Michigan State. But do you feel like you have a little bit of an upper hand when you're going against Arizona State's defense theoretically every single day in practice when you're going up against the Aztecs defense?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say it's an upper hand, but it's just a little bit more, experience. One thing that I've been talking about my own line this whole time is experience, and this is something pretty much everyone has seen since we came in, so it's not too much learning something new. We just have to adjust to the new schemes that we're putting in for our offense, just here and there, and it's just going to be really great to go out there. It's actually funny when we're out there watching them, and it's basically our defense that we've been seeing since we came in as freshmen, and just watching another team running, it's kind of amusing.
Now, Danny Gonzalez is now the defensive coordinator at Arizona State. Tony White, former secondary coach, is now coaching over there at Arizona State. What do you think those guys are telling their defense about you?
Just that we're a physical group, and it's not too many. I can also honestly say there's not too many teams out there that's probably as physical as us when we play 4 quarters. And, we're just going to go out there and play hard all throughout the game. So I'm pretty sure they tell them just be ready for a physical game, and they have to be ready to outlast that. And, sometimes a lot of teams can't practice that throughout the week because it's a lot different in the season. A lot of times some teams' offenses run different things that they see, so it's going to be hard to relay that in practice. So it's going to be a little different in the game for them.
I mentioned the fact that you had 36 carries, Juwan, and you're sort of living every running back's dream. I mean, how is it for you? I mean, you know, sometimes you get the ball and you get stuffed at the line. It happens, no gain or a yard or 2 yards. But are you of the mindset that the more you carry the ball, do you feel like you're getting stronger as the game progresses, the more carries you get?
Oh, yeah, it's all confidence also. And once you get in the rhythm, you know, you're reading holes, and throughout the game, you just wear the defense down. And sometimes you can really tell how it takes a toll on the defense when you're running downhill every play. You know, a lot of the runs at the beginning, they're 0-yard gains, 1-yard gains, 3-yard gains. And then towards the second half, that's when you start getting the 20, 30-yard gains and the big runs because they're wore down and they're getting tired and they're tired of taking on, you know, fullbacks that we have coming through our O-line and receivers blocking downfield. Sometimes defenses tell us they ask why we're still running the ball so late. But, you know, it really takes a toll on the defense, and that's something we take pride in, is just wearing the defense down by being physical all game.
How much did the big crowd Saturday night help you guys against the Hornets?
It helped us a lot. You know, even when we were down, we were down by 1, they were still there yelling loud and just helping us out and being able to give us that support that we needed to pull through towards the end. You know, it was at tough times. They never gave up on us. They were still there, just still being loud.
Do you get out of the locker room in time to enjoy the Sky Show?
Oh, no, I didn't get to catch it. I caught it towards the end, but I saw some video clips afterwards, and it was really cool watching those fireworks. We actually saw a couple of them during the game, so that was cool.
Hey, Juwan, we never asked you this. We have now that we're a city without an NFL team, we have found out in just 3 days we had all 32 teams represented by someone calling in saying they're a fan of a team. Do you have a favorite NFL team?
Well, I'm a Texas guy, so my favorite team growing up was the Cowboys always. You know, I've been watching them since I was younger, so that's the team I've been pulling along with right now.
All right, and they need your help. If you're the Cowboys, would you call Dez Bryant and say, Dez, we beg you, come back after that first game?
Oh yeah, I was heartbroken when that happened.
Yeah, I mean, their wide receivers were non-existent in that opening loss to Carolina. Well, Juwan, again, congratulations. You've survived 2 games. Got a long way to go, Juwan, but right now 2nd in the nation in rushing yards per game, 5th in the nation all-purpose yards per game, 2nd in the nation in carries per game as well. He is the workhorse of that Aztec offense, averaging 157 yards a game. Juwan, great start, man. We'll talk to you plenty more throughout the season. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Juwan.
Love this kid. Love him. Love him. And you know, I was going to, when he early on said, I didn't even know how many carries I had until after the game. I wouldn't say that, you know, because then Rocky's like, really? So 36 didn't affect you. All right.
Let's try 46.
Well, and again, when you have a young quarterback and an inexperienced quarterback like they have with Agnew right now,
yep.
And that's the other part of it. You know, when we talk about these legendary backs, you know, those great Heisman winning backs of the day that would carry over 30, Herschel Walker, 30, 35 carries a game. You know, if you're that kind of a running back and you know the defenses are stacked against you, man, you've got to be tough. And Juwan Washington, he has no fear. You know, he's so dynamic because he's short.
He's a fire hydrant.
He is, but he's fast and he's got that power. He can run inside. Love his game.